Okay, 2020 was quite an interesting year, not only because of the COVID situation, but also because of new gear that came out in 2020. In 2020, a lot of cameras came out and a lot of other equipment such as Fujifilm X-T4, Fujifilm X-S10, and I know Fujifilm doesn't get a lot of love on this channel, but Fujifilm is amazing. Canon came out with the Canon EOS R5 and 6, Sony came out with the A7C, and DJI came out with the DJI Mini 2. So a lot of things came out in 2020, and 2021 is seemingly delivering as well, because I went on my timeline a couple of days ago on Instagram and I saw something very intriguing. So today I wasn't planning on filming because I wanted to chill out and I wanted to skate around a little bit. But while I was skating around, I was looking on my Twitter timeline, and don't skate and be on your phone please. I was on my Twitter timeline and I saw something very interesting. I haven't seen it all the way through. I only saw the thumbnail of the video, so I have to check it out. Instead of not making a video and just cruising around, we are making a video today. So, I have no idea what DJI is going to release today. From the looks of it, it looks more like a corporate type of drone, but I'm not really sure. I saw a glimpse of a camera lens or something like that. So I believe it is a corporate type of drone that big companies use for their production. So I believe it's something more like that, but I have no idea. So let's check the video out and we will see what it is. As a little side note, these things are amazing. They are delicious. If you have the chance to try one of these, you should, because if you don't, you're missing out on something big. So, I pulled up the video from DJI on their YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't, but I assume you guys have already seen it by the time you guys see this video. But the thumbnail spoiled me already because they have the drone on the thumbnail. So I know it's a drone right now, but we are going to watch it anyways. Let's see what DJI has to say. To say a quick thing, the transition right there, amazing. Let's continue. So we got some specs for this drone, but this drone is a FPV drone, which is a racing drone. For some of you guys who are on Instagram, you might have seen a couple of FPV types of shots, because those types of drone shots are more acrobatic compared to DJI Mavic Mini 1, for example. So this FPV drone can fly up to 20 minutes, so it has a 20-minute flight duration. It can shoot in 4K 60 frames per second and 1080p in 240, which is quite impressive. So it can fly up to a speed 140 kilometers per hour, which is quite fast for a freaking drone. You have 3 different flight modes. You have normal flight mode, sport flight mode, and manual flight mode. I think the normal one is just for people like me who never flown an FPV drone and want to try it out. The sports mode is for the guys who have much more experience and can control it much better. And manual is, I think you have much more flexibility in terms of how to control the drone, but correct me if I'm wrong, but that is how I perceived it, how I understood it. And also the camera has a 12 megapixel camera, and the camera is a 35mm equivalent. So flying with the drone, shooting with the drone would look like a 35mm equivalent. So those were the specs. The video was amazing, and I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to word my thoughts right now. So after seeing this preview, or at least after seeing this video about the DJI FPV drone, I want to know what are your thoughts about the FPV drone. Are you going to get it, or are you going to leave it at the store? Are you impressed by the specs, or are you not even that impressed by the specs? And what are your thoughts in general about FPV drones? Because we have never talked about FPV drones on this channel. So what are your thoughts about FPV drones? Let me know in the comment section down below. Right now I don't really know, or at least I know I have mixed feelings about the DJI FPV drone for some reasons, but I can't properly explain it right now. So I think I'm going to longboard a little bit more today, because that was what I was supposed to do today. I will give you guys my opinion and my thoughts about the DJI FPV drone. So first off, I'm not bashing DJI in any means, because DJI has done it again with an amazing looking drone. So don't get me wrong, before I bought the DJI Mavic Mini, I was doubting if I should buy an FPV drone and build it myself, or buy a DJI Mavic Mini, and I went for the DJI Mavic Mini. But I always thought about getting an FPV drone, but don't think I don't like FPV drones, because I freaking love them. There are just some aspects I don't really like about the DJI FPV drone. Mostly revolves around the price and the usage of the drone. The price of the drone, I looked it up when I was riding my longboard, and it's around 1,300 euros/dollars. So for example, someone like me who never flown a drone, I saw somebody fly a drone up close, but I never flown an FPV drone myself, spending $1,300 on an FPV drone and then crashing it is heartbreaking. But it looks like you can't modify the DJI FPV drone yourself, which is okay, but I rather spend a set of drone which is very cheap and then slowly upgrade if you have the knowledge how to build an FPV drone. So that is one of the main things I don't really like. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you like to crash a $1,000 drone, or would you buy the DJI FPV drone which is higher than $1,000? Let me know in the comment section down below. So to sum this all up, am I going to get the DJI FPV drone? And my answer is no, not right now. At least I want to have FPV drone, but not the DJI one. And that's just because, as I said, I don't want to crash a $1,300/euro drone. But the camera didn't even impress me that much. So am I the only one? Let me know. Also the skill set, I don't have the skills to fly an FPV drone, not right now, and I want to learn it, but I don't want to crash a $1,300 drone. And I think I'm not the only one that don't want that, but I know it's going to happen, because flying an FPV drone is quite difficult. So I rather go for a cheaper option, for a cheaper kit, which I can build myself, and I can always modify it in the future to make it faster, to make it better, to make it stronger, to make it the best FPV drone I ever built. FPV drone, DJI FPV drone, it's an amazing drone. It has amazing specs, but it's not the drone for me. Let me know in the comment section down below if the drone is something for you. So with that being said, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, because I make vlogs, I talk about photography, videography, gear, drones. So if you like those type of content, make sure to stick around so we can engage. And with that being said, I never ended a video with a time lapse, or I did in my early parts of this channel. So I'm probably going to do that right now. So enjoy this time lapse. I see you guys in the next video.